Where can you find the best college football state? Every state can make its case, but there has to be a way to put a statistical theory to that emotional value, right? Sporting News took its best shot, with a couple requirements. First, we took only states with more than one FBS school. So sorry, Wisconsin and Nebraska, you are out. Then we graded those states based on these standards. Total wins and winning percentage were each ranked from 1 to 15. Power 5 wins and winning percentage also were each ranked from 1 to 15. The goal is to have the lowest score. Bowl wins took away 1 point from that score. New Year's Day 6 bowls took away 3 points and a national championship took away 6 points. How did those states stack up? 15. Georgia, score, 56, schools, Georgia Tech 9-4, Georgia, 8-5, Georgia Southern, 5-8, Georgia State, 3-9, overall record, 25-26, Power 5 record, 13-12, why they're here. The Peach State got just enough from its flagship programs to sneak into the top 15. Georgia Tech won 9 games, while Georgia won 8. Both teams won their bowl appearances as well. 14. Utah, score, 54.5, schools, BYU, 9-4, Utah, 9-4, Utah State, 3-9, overall record, 21-17, Power 5 record, 9-8, why they're here. BYU and Utah not only won 9 games apiece, and their bowl games, but posted a 9-7 record against Power 5 opponents. 13. North Carolina, score, 52, schools, Appalachian State, 10-3, North Carolina, 8-5, NC State, 7-6, Wake Forest, 7-6, Charlotte, 4-8, Duke, 4-8, East Carolina, 3-9, overall record, 36-39, Power 5 record, 18-28, why they're here. It's still a basketball-first state, but North Carolina's football isn't too bad these days. The Tar Heels and Mountaineers may have taken small steps back last season, but Wake Forest and Charlotte each increased their win totals from 2015. App State also posted another 10-win season in just its 3rd season at the FBS level. 12. Tennessee, score, 48, schools, Tennessee, 9-4, Memphis, 8-5, Middle Tennessee, 8-5, Vanderbilt, 6-7, overall record, 31-21, Power 5 record, 10-13, why they're here. 3/4 of the state's programs went plus .500 in 2016, and Vanderbilt could have made it 4-for-4 with a bowl win. Still, that was enough to boost the Volunteer State up 6 spots from last season and into the top 15. 11. Texas, score, 41, schools, Houston, 9-4, Texas A&M, 8-5, Baylor, 7-6, TCU, 6-7, Texas Tech, 5-7, Texas, 5-7, UTEP, 4-8, Rice, 3-9, UTSA, 6-7, North Texas, 5-8, Texas State, 2-10, SMU, 2-10, overall record, 60-85, Power 5 record, 21-40, why they're here. Take this one with a grain of salt. Texas scored plenty of wins, most of any state, but it also has the most FBS programs, with 12. Houston, Texas A&M and Baylor all had varying degrees of success, but none of the other 9 programs had a winning record. 10. Kentucky, score, 40, schools, Western Kentucky, 11-3, Louisville, 9-4, Kentucky, 7-6, overall record, 27-13, Power 5 record, 12-10, why they're here. Not bad for a state that lives and dies with basketball. Western Kentucky put up another 11-win season, Louisville rode Lamar Jackson to a Heisman, and Kentucky managed to go plus 500, even while losing its bowl game. 9. Ohio, score, 38.5, schools, Ohio State, 11-2, Toledo, 9-4, Ohio, 8-6, Miami, Ohio, 6-7, Akron, 5-7, Cincinnati, 4-8, Bowling Green, 4-8, Kent State, 3-9, overall record, 50-51, Power 5 record, 11-9, why they're here. Ohio State and Toledo headline the Buckeye State in 2016 with a combined 20 wins. The Bobcats also finished with an 8-6 record while finishing atop the MAC East Division. 8. Michigan, score, 36.5, schools, Western Michigan, 13-1, Michigan, 10-3, Eastern Michigan, 7-6, Central Michigan, 6-7, Michigan State, 3-9, overall record, 39-26, Power 5 record, 11-14, why they're here. Michigan not only made the top 10, it proved its college football is better, for now, than the state of Ohio. Mark D'Antonio's Spartans may have fallen off in 2016, but Jim Harbaugh led the Wolverines to another 10-win season while P.J. Fleck led Western Michigan to an undefeated regular season and a berth in the Cotton Bowl. 7. California, score, 29, schools, San Diego State, 11-3, USC, 10-3, Stanford, 10-3, California, 5-7, UCLA, 4-8, San Jose State, 4-8, Fresno State, 1-11, overall record, 45-43, Power 5 record, 25-22, why they're here. The state of California took quite the tumble in 2016 after coming in at number 1 in last season's list despite the resurgence of USC plus consecutive 10 and 11 win seasons from Stanford and San Diego State, respectively. A poor showing from UCLA, San Jose State and Fresno State knocked Cali out of the top 5. 6. Pennsylvania, score, 28.5, schools, Penn State, 11-3, Temple, 10-4, Pittsburgh, 8-5, overall record, 29-12, Power 5 record, 15-10, why they're here. The state of Pennsylvania put up a very strong showing in 2016. James Franklin finally led the Nittany Lions to a breakthrough in the Big Ten. Temple put up another 10-win season and Pittsburgh beat 2 Power 5 conference champions in Clemson and Penn State. 5. Washington, score, 25.5, schools, Washington, 12-2, Washington State, 8-5, overall record, 27, Power 5 record, 16-5, why they're here. The Huskies won a Pac-12 championship en route to a New Year's Six berth against Alabama in the Peach Bowl. Mike Leach led the Cougars to an 8-5 record behind the talents of Luke Falk. What really catapulted Washington into the top 5, however, was its program's Power 5 win percentage, 76.1, second best in the country. 4. South Carolina, score, 25, schools, Clemson Tigers, 14-1, South Carolina, 6-7, overall record, 28, Power 5 record, 15-8, why they're here. It'll be weird if the state that boasts the national champion didn't make the top 5, right? Clemson's win over Alabama in the national title game vaulted South Carolina over Washington and Pennsylvania. Don't forget the state's overall win percentage, 71.4, which ranks 4th best in the country. 3. Florida, score, 16, schools, South Florida, 11-2, Florida State, 10-3, Florida, 9-4, Miami, FLA, 9-4, UCF, 6-7, FIU, 4-8, FAU, 3-9, overall record, 52-89, Power 5 record, 23-19, why they're here. The state saw consistent success among its top 3 programs, while South Florida finished second in the American with an 11-2 record. Imagine what could happen if Miami, Florida State, Florida and USF all live up to their expectations in 2017. 2. Oklahoma, score, 9.5, schools, Oklahoma, 11-2, Oklahoma State, 10-3, Tulsa, 10-3, overall record, 31-8, Power 5 record, 18-4. Why they're here. Oklahoma was one of only 2 states to finish in the top 10 of each metric of success used in this list. They also finished first in 2 of the 4 categories: total win percentage, 79.4, and Power 5 win percentage, 81.8. Also consider that each of the state's FBS programs won at least 10 games, and it's no doubt Oklahoma is one of the nation's strongest college football states. 1. Alabama. Score: 7. Schools: Alabama 14-1, Troy 10-3, Auburn 8-5, South Alabama 6-7. Overall record: 39-16. Power 5 record: 17-7. Why they're here. Yes, it's Alabama. Any state that boasts the Tide will be at or near the top of the list, though it certainly doesn't hurt that the Yellowhammer State finished in the top 10 in total wins, win percentage, Power 5 wins and Power 5 win percentage. The Tide made it to the national title game. Troy won 10 games in the Sun Belt, and Auburn earned a Sugar Bowl berth against Oklahoma. Even South Alabama, which went 6-7, went 1-0 in Power 5 play against Mississippi State. Will the return of UAB's football program help or hurt the state next year?